Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you all for turning up to celebrate this special occasion.
So thank you, Martin, so much for your speech and for walking Claire down the aisle today, giving me the opportunity to stand here, a very proud, lucky man, being able to call this beautiful person next to me my wife. On behalf of my wife and I would like to say a huge thank you for coming. We're so thrilled to have so many of you here, family and friends surrounding us for our big day. It really means a lot. So thank you all for coming down and making the trip.
Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here today to the beautiful Clevedon Hall, and of course a very special welcome to Claire and Sam.
You all look awesome and lovely, and it's been such a special day. I'll tell you what, the weather's been all right, hasn't it? Yeah, we got away with that one. Hell yeah, the weather!
Today, I don't like the words of giving somebody away, but I'll never give Claire away. But I have to say, today's been such a proud moment for me. You look so beautiful. Sam, you're so lucky.
I call upon these persons here present
To witness that I, Samuel Lewis Turner, do take thee, Claire Jane Whitcomb, to be my lawful wedded wife.
And once I finally plucked up the courage to ask her out, straight after her first date, I'd already updated my Facebook status to be in a relationship, which shocked Claire a little bit, I think. She still likes to poke fun at me for being a little bit too keen with the old boyfriend-girlfriend thing, but that Facebook status hasn't changed for 13 years, and now it will be updated to say wife. So who is laughing now?
At this important moment in their lives, the couple have chosen you, their family and friends, to witness their marriage vows. From this day forward, they will be husband and wife, and I'm sure that they would like to thank you all for being here today, to help them celebrate the beginning of their new life together, and to share in the happiness and make this a truly memorable day.
I'm trying to speak from the heart now. This is not a generic sort of speech you take from the internet. It's sort of coming from out of this sort of direction. Claire, sometimes things happen in life what are really special. But Claire, you're one of the special things in my life. And having you as my daughter is such a special thing, because she is such a wonderful person. And there's not been one day, and I can honestly say that Claire, I'm proud for you to be my daughter.
I'd like to turn everyone's attention to the gorgeous lady sitting next to me. Claire, you look absolutely incredible, and I'm sure everyone would agree. There are certain moments throughout our 13 years together that I still remember clear as day. I remember the first time I saw you. I remember the first time I said I love you. I remember that time you walked straight into a mirror in a mirror maze. I remember the second mirror you walked into, the same mirror maze. and I will always remember that moment I saw you walking down those stairs and down that aisle for the rest of my life. Claire and I, we met at school whilst working a cleaning job. I remember instantly having a crush on Claire and making up any excuse I could to spend time with her. Let's just say that once Claire joined the cleaning force, my work ethic went way down.
One of my favourite quotes, coincidentally, comes from Albert Einstein. And I'm pretty certain everybody knows a lot of things about Albert Einstein. I never saw him as a romantic. But apparently Albert said, gravitation could not be held responsible for people falling in love. How on earth can you explain it in terms of chemistry and physics? So important a biological phenomenon as romantic love. Put your hand on a stove for a minute and it seems like an hour. Sit with that special person for an hour and it seems like a minute. That's relativity.
There's a few things I'd like to say, a few words I'd like to say that some sort of clear up. You're so honest, trustworthy, reliable, clever, delightful, funny. Obviously, you take after your father in such a lot of ways. We even took 4 times to pass our driving test. That's how close we are. That's how close we are.
This ring represents our love.
I vow to love you.
I vow to love you.
And care for you.
And care for you.
I shall spend my life with you.
I shall spend my life with you.
And share everything I have with you.
And share everything I have with you.
And here's the Cinderella moment. Does it fit? It will do. Well done.
If I was reincarnated, I'd want Sam to be one of my best mates again. You know, I love you guys so much, and I really do wish you all the best in the future. And you know I'll be there, hanging around. If you got a shed.
This ring represents our love.
This ring represents our love.
I vow to love you.
I vow to love you.
And care for you.
And care for you.
I shall spend my life with you.
I shall spend my life with you.
And share everything I have with you.
And share everything I have with you.
And again, does it fit? Yeah. Fabulous.
I walked in to our classroom at the age of 7 or 8 years old, and right across the room, stood in a weird beacon of light, was this new kid who'd just moved out of Wiltshire. He was taller than me, which was always going to annoy me to start with. He was also talking to my year 3 girlfriend. I gave this kid the benefit of the doubt, being the new kid, Maybe he didn't understand the rules of engagement in the Chew Valley area. Needless to say, over the coming weeks, my year 3 girlfriend decided she fancied the new kid instead. I swore on that day, from that moment, never to trust this townie ever again in my life. However, he grew on me. Clearly, otherwise I wouldn't be stood here right now, would I? He grew on me, and we managed to become friends after I forgot this incident. We became friends through a love of everything. Good music, watching wrestling, quoting friends, and just having a general sense of humour which just revolved around being a complete idiot for no real reason, as you probably will find out later on, I'm sure.
You boys are more like brothers to me than friends. I've grown up with most of you, and we've managed to stick it out for over 23 years. Every one of you means a hell of a lot to me, so thank you so much for being here and supporting Claire and I today. I have many great memories with you all, playing manhunt around the village until early hours of the morning, setting up shops online and making a bit of money, long nights playing games, trips abroad, breaking beds in Airbnbs, Jim, trips to A&E after Ben falls over again. I could go on. You know, going on tours, getting stuck in blizzards when I was filling in for D on bass and losing all the feeling in my hands and feet, trying my best to keep Josh awake at 4 or 5 a.m. during pay-per-views. I could go on and on. Thank you all for being my best mates, my brothers, and here's to many more years of the same. Cheers.
Let's have another little drinky to Claire and Sam. The guys, I love you. Cheers.
Boyfriend is a very sticky subject, and I've been rather fortunate because I've had a couple of good boyfriends, or my daughters have had some good boyfriends.
This man has been there with me through my toughest moments. Without even trying, this guy can bring a sense of calm to an absolutely manic world. And even through all his own life stresses, and more recently, even through his trying to plan this wedding, he told me he'd drop everything he was holding just to come and sit with me on the day my son was born, just to make sure I was okay. Get choked.
It's been a long time sort of coming, this event. To be honest, Sam, everybody I've spoken to, who I know and who knows you, there's not been a bad word to say about you. And that's a tribute to your family, to how you know. So yeah, I'm glad to welcome you into the family and all your family as well.
There's a running joke among our families, as Martin mentioned so kindly, that it took me long enough to ask Claire to marry me. You know, it never gets old, so at least we're done now. I remember going to buy the ring and having to come up with an excuse as to why I needed to head into town alone. Claire and I do a lot of stuff together on the weekends, so having to go away and not do something with her was, you know, I had to have the excuse ready. Now, I'm not the best when it comes to thinking on my feet, and not necessarily lying, but bending the truth to Claire. So my excuse was that I was going to meet my mates in Bristol to go bowling at 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning with 1 day's notice, which is something we'd never done before. I'm pretty sure she saw right through me and knew exactly what was going on from the beginning.
Yes.
There we go. But when you've spent 13 years together, you want to tell them everything, but they can also figure you out without much issue either.
Big cheer out to the air. 1, 2, 3.
I've no doubt in my mind how perfect the both of you are for each other, and if there's anything that you both need, you can rely on us without question. to be there. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses to me and Josh Reed, everyone.
Yeah! Come on.
Stop that. Claire and Sam.
It is my honour and pleasure to say that you are now husband and wife. We will all applaud whilst you can share your first marriage kiss.
I consider myself so incredibly lucky to have Claire as my partner and now wife. I'm constantly in awe of your mind, your wittiness, your kindness. I absolutely adore your sense of humour. I love making you laugh and laughing with you. I love you more than anything. The years of knowing you have been the absolute best years of my life. You are the love of my life, my soulmate, and my best friend, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of them with you. So ladies and gentlemen, please could you join me in raising a glass to my gorgeous wife,